afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. Good morning, my fellow presenters. You guys are looking take away this morning. Look at Lisa, Sister Lisa just smiling. Our mama too, just smiling. Everywhere is just bright. Oh my goodness. Papa Ego is just there, just looking at all of us. Okay. The only dadpreneur we have in our midst. Yeah, guys, we are here again this morning. I'm your host, Juliet Ohilebo. Yeah, I'm originally from Nigeria. I have two princesses and one prince. I'm married. When I was in Nigeria, I worked as a secretary. From Nigeria, I moved to the US. I've worked with transportation department. Right now, I'm a stay-home mom, a proud digital business owner, a mompreneur, and I am streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. So without wasting you guys' time, I'm going to call on my fellow presenter for them to introduce themselves. So I'm first of all call on Miss Lisa.
Thank you, Juliet, for this opportunity. My name is Lisa Mesango. I'm originally from Nigeria. I used to work as a banker in Nigeria before I left Nigeria to America. Presently, I'm in New Jersey, United States of America, and also I work in health sector. And I'm a proud digital business owner. With this, I will give back to you, Juliet. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. You see what we are saying here? Every day we come here to show our face. Miss Lisa is working in health center and healthcare, and me, I'm a stay-home mom. So I'm going to call on our mama for her to introduce herself, Miss Rose.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, amazing ladies and the gentleman in our midst. My name is Rosie, and I'm streaming live from Kansas here in United States of America. I am originally from Nigeria, and while I was in Nigeria before I migrate to the United States, I was a purchasing and contracting specialist in the Mission Embassy, and moved down to America here. You know, when you left your state of origin and rather country of origin and move to another place entirely, you're going to have to start from the scratch and find other ways to belong. So when I moved over here, I started working in the healthcare world, and right now I am, prior to this time, I have been working in the healthcare world as an administrative assistant, and right now I had passion with online business, and I am enjoying this platform with my fellow mentors as a proud, successful digital business owner. So amazing people, stay tuned and get some nuggets from us this morning. This could be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Thank you. Over to you, sis.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, you see what we are saying? We always say it. Anybody can do this business. Don't say, I'm a doctor, I cannot do this. I'm an engineer, I cannot do this. See, you can hear that. Your fellow people are here doing this business. So come and join us. As we used to say, the taste of the pudding is in the eating. We are not selfish. We are sharing for everybody. It's like a national cake. Come and join us. We are waiting. Yeah, I call on Mr. Dismas to introduce himself.
Thank you for inviting us. We are coming here. We're gonna eat the cake with you then, because you've invited us, and I'm so happy. My presenters are also here, and all our viewers, we are welcoming you this morning, and I know it's gonna be a wonderful show. My name's Dismas Ndiga. I go by DC. I am from East Africa. I am the East African via Nairobi, Kenya. I want some people to hear that very well.
It does sink. It sink well.
You know what I mean? And I reside in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am also a road warrior. At the moment, I am live from, I think I'm in Arkansas. And I also am a proud father, married man, got a wonderful wife and a daughter. and yet I also enjoy doing this wonderful digital business. So we wear many hats. Of all the hats, I can tell you, this digital business here gets me so excited. So I'm excited to be here this morning just to talk about this business. With that, I give it back to our wonderful host.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Yes, he is the only dadpreneur we have. We don't know what is wrong with the others, so they don't want to come and show their face. And we have a lot of them catching out. All the men, they are just hiding. They don't want to come and join us. And we have a lot of them, not even, not
Yeah,
two, not 10. I don't know what is going on though. I will be saying it every day so that maybe they will wake up from their sleep and say, oh my goodness, we need to join these ladies. Because every day, no, they should change, oh, because it's time for change. So this morning we have an amazing topic. This topic is going to give us a little, let me say, not a little nugget. It's going to give us much nugget. I believe our viewers, they will get something from it today and buckle up and come into the business. Yeah. So the first question is, how does using a proven system eliminate the guesswork and overwhelm that stop most people find succeeding in traditional home-based business? So this question, I'm going to give it to Mr. Dismas to open it up.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic,
Because you
fantastic.
are in the traditional
Oh my
business now, so
goodness.
you open it for us, so all of us will understand, because we know you are doing
Oh,
one right now.
oh my goodness. I am telling you, you make me appreciate this business even more. First, let's just talk about systems. Systems make everything easy for you, meaning that you don't have to kill yourself. And when you
Mm-hmm.
talk about this system here, I always tell people, I'll use a very simple example just to show you how systems make it. Anybody can really do it when you have a right system. Let's look at something that we are familiar with. Let's say like McDonald's. When you look at McDonald's, you will see a 16-year-old child working there with no problem because McDonald's, they have a system. They just know when you where to put if they're gonna put the meat in the burger. They know how to do it. They know how that child will just do maybe one thing. It'll be like a convenient way of saying it. They'll be like in a factory where you're only working on one position. You understand that position, you take it to the next place, the next person do the right thing, and it just goes on and on. And when you talk about our system here, what I love about our system that is better than any other system that I've seen, because I've done so many, not even this traditional business, I've done some direct sales company where I've been there, and I know where the difference of our system is, especially when you come to our system, is mostly about automation. It takes out almost all the heavy lifting is done by the system. So our
Mm-hmm.
system is so simple that when you understand it, it's almost like saying most of us are here because when you looked at it, we knew for sure this can be our plan A. And because of the system, it will not take long for us to say, hey, the plan A has become a plan, my plan B has become a plan A, because we are using this as a plan B. So I'll just say a little bit about what makes it so wonderful than any other traditional business, especially when it comes to home-based business. One of the reasons why people come to home-based business, it's just that they don't want to get another job. You know what I mean? You don't want to go out there and work again so hard on this thing that is trying to set you free. You're already working a plan A. By the time you come home, I'm tending to think you're already tired. You don't need something that is taking everything, every effort that you got. So
Mm-hmm.
here is where our magic is. You know, in our system, we use what we call attraction marketing, meaning when you look at it in a traditional business, I have to chase friends and family members and convince them. And you know even how the Bible says a prophet is never accepted in his
Honor.
own homeland. So almost I'm just saying you are set up to fail from the beginning. So it's just meant for maybe some superstars to win, And that's why
Mm-hmm.
you find in those traditional businesses like those, it's just only maybe 1% that really makes it. But when you look at our system here, because it is so set in a way that anybody, like we say, that 16-year-old can come here and do very well. It is set up in a, because it's automation, anybody can learn how to do it. And when you talk about can learn, you might say, oh, they might be maybe business savvy to be able to do it. No, we say it's the system has also made it video based training where anybody can learn it. And once you learn that system, it's so simple that all you'll have to do is you learn to do a little ad, and you let that ad, you give it to Facebook, you tell Facebook where you want that ad to go, and what type of people that you'd like. And once
Mm-hmm.
you specify to Facebook, Facebook literally, I'm using one of the platforms. Just Facebook is one of those platforms, the social media that we use. Facebook literally just goes and work on you. It says, hey, sit back, I bring those people, go to sleep. And as you sleep, Facebook will be working 24/7. Facebook don't go sleep, oh. That's the best part I like about this. So it's working 24/7. I'm just giving you other advantages. Not only have you gotten a guy who doesn't go to sleep to work on your behalf, and eventually, Facebook will go to these right people and he'll start talking to them and tell them, listen, I'm working on behalf of this man here, and he wants you to look at this and you see if it's your right fit on you. And the right people look at it, they smile and take action while I'm still in a sleep. I'm still asleep. Oh, when I wake up, I find that Facebook is saying, here is your reward. I have you some buyers, I have you some leads. And literally, once I go through that system, that's how we build a business without a lot of heavy lifting on your part.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about automation and attracting the right people or attracting what, it's almost like saying whatever you're looking for, the system only brings you, it filters out everybody else who's not the right fit and only leaves you with the right fit. Versus when you're doing it by yourself, you have to do all the filtering, or you have to be on the other high, on the end where people are beating you up and opposing what you have. By the time you look up, man, there's none of you left. So if you want to be in a business that literally you still have your face, you can smile every day. You see, we come every day and we show our faces here because nobody's beating our face. We just come and represent it. We present this wonderful system and we tell you, hey, listen, this smiling face, we have a system behind us that is doing the heavy lifting for us. So we just that as an introduction. I know my beautiful sisters are going to add on some wonderful nuggets. I don't want to take all the nuggets and be selfish on this because I know there's so much nuggets with this. So I want to give it back to you. I just give you the introduction that we are taking all the heavy lifting. The system, our system takes the heavy lifting. And I give it back to you, our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful host.
Thank you, Mr. Dismas. Yes, he has said it all. We have automation system that help you. Once you just schedule it, the thing will be coming out every the hour that is supposed to come out. Not that it will just be misbehaving. It's going to follow the step because you set the time, you set everything. It's just going to come out by himself because it's already built for us. So that's why he's saying that they've done all the heavy lifting. We don't need to do that. What we just have to do is just a little percent that we have to add to it. And they have done almost all the percentage for us. They've done 95%. So you just have to put just 15%. That's what you are going to put. That 15%, it doesn't take time. Maybe like 1 hour or 30 minutes, or if it's too much, 2 hours. That's 2 hours you can use to just be scrolling on social media and watching all kind of nonsense that doesn't bring anything to you. You use it to look for money. You see, this is what we are saying. Is it what we are saying? It's not just a joke. People are making money. You are there watching them and saying, I will be here. You're watching somebody for 5 years. You didn't come into the business. You are just wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Thank you for that nugget. So I'll give it to our mama to to lay down the second point for us.
Yes, thank you so much, Mentor DC. I mean, you always hit the hammer on the head, and that's it. You know, when you say it, the whole world listens. So that's why we are here. And in the first place, when you talk about a proven system, and we are meant to understand what a proven system meant. So when you talk about a proven system, it acts as like a blueprint, a well-structured system that gives you information of everything that you need to do, or all about a business or a system that you want to work on. A proven system is something that is laid out to give you a step-by-step heads up, guiding you on what to do. Coming back to our own system, like Mentor DC has rightly said, we have a proven system that is well structured, very informative, that all you need is to plug in with the guidance of mentors and coaches. You don't have to worry about the stress of gathering information or having to write emails. Why? Because the system we work on has already prepared it almost 100%. Like my sister rightly said, all you need to do is your mindset, bring it in, come and see what is in this system. And this system helps you to declutter all those things that traditional business does. In traditional business, you have the stress of preparing emails, sending them, doing cold calls, looking for people that will come in and buy or do buy whatever you're doing, or listen to you, or hey, come in and do this. But in automation, our automated system has already taken care of all those hassles, all those stress of doing those things for you. It's well structured, it's prepared already just for you to do what, to come in, plug in and learn with the guidance of mentorship, like I said, with the guidance of coaches, and you come in, and again with our well structured system blueprint. That is what it shows you. Come in, you see what is done, and is what is just user friendly. You plug in and you play. Another thing I would just talk about here is like, when it comes to traditional business, our automated system helps you to do what? All those spending time figuring it out by yourself, figuring out how to set up your website, figuring out where to get information, figuring out how to meet up with people or do your targeting, or what thing do you have to do, to get your business working. But in our automated system, online business, when you plug into automated system, this one is already structured out for you. You don't have to go through all those stresses and stuff like that to start looking for, oh, this so much, I had to pay this so much to get my website, which is your business runway, ready. I know how much you will pay to do that. I've had an experience whereby I had a business online trying to, make ends meet as usual, doing one thing or the other to, help family. But in the end, I ended up losing all that I invested in it, because one, there is no guidance, there is no blueprint, there is no well-structured system that will guide me on how to do that business. I don't have coach, I don't have mentorship. I just paid that huge money to start a business, but nobody to guide me. Nobody's like a sheep, walking, a blind man leading himself or herself. Nothing to show about, and nothing came about from there. And what happened is this: in this system already, you already know the end result of the system. You already know what is prepared, what is there on the ground for you to start. A well-structured system helps you to plug in and put you through everything that you want to do. It reduces all those overwhelming stresses that everyday traditional business does for you. Your own is to stay calm, stay focused, bring in your strategy, go with the system, and you understand what you are doing with the help of the mentorship and everything. You see, you reserve that energy for your celebration, and at the same time, you come in and mentor other people and tell them that, hey, there is something here that is better than traditional business or what somebody is doing out there now. So it's like, another way is like, when you use an automated system, it's like you are going to a travel. Like Mentor DC is always on the road. Most of the places, before he started this trucking business, he doesn't know places, but he uses GPS to navigate. GPS takes you straight to where you are going to. But guess what? Assuming he is driving and using a map, you will be rigmaroling the whole world, going from one corner to the other till you maybe It will take you some hours, some maybe days, like he goes from state to state to get to where he is going to. But as a GPS, you put the instruction, GPS takes you to the destination. That is what our automated system does for you. I hand it over to you, sis.
Thank you, Mama. That is enough. That is too much nugget. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where
How
to
many people
stop.
say?
Because she said it all.
I,
She said it.
I apologize for that, but when it flows, it's there.
I know. She said it
No.
all. There's nowhere you don't even know where to start again, because she said the GPS take you wherever you want to go. That is the business. It take you to the right place you are going to. You don't need to be going here and be heading here and be hitting your head all over the place. But if you don't have that guidance, which is the GPS, you will just be going. You are going to no destination. It's like
Endless
that.
destination.
As she said, she opened a online stuff that she was doing. She wasted a huge money. And this place we are now, the money is not too much that you are using to do your investments, because you don't need to rent a store. You don't need to rent somebody to do anything for you. You don't need anybody to build your this, that, because they've already done it. That's why we say it's 95% already done for you. Just 15%, which is your time. Clear your mindset. Remove your mind from the negative aspect, which is the left side. Bring it to the right side so that you can concentrate. That is what you just need. Because
Exactly.
yes, you have to remove it from that left side and come to the right so you can concentrate. Because if you are in the left side, you don't always concentrate. You are just your mind is all over the place, just wandering around. Like if you are in the bush going up and down, where you go here and go here, you don't even know where you are going to. So thank you, Mama, for that. That is a lot of nugget. I don't know if my sister Lisa will see anything to add into it.
Again,
Yes,
I said
we must see you.
everything. Yeah, I
We
said
must see
everything. What do you
something.
want me to say? Okay, the only thing maybe I'll add is our business. She said everything all, because I don't think I can say
And
okay.
just say anything at least. Maybe your own will make another sense in another way.
Yes.
You are right. So just like everybody have said, Mentor Dismas and my sister Rosie, our system is an 90% automated system. All what you need to do is to come with your mindset. And the truth is that people are so scared these days because they don't want to learn new things. So they are used to this traditional business aspect. So they follow the old pattern of tradition. Like, okay, this is what we learned through our fathers, our mothers, it transferred from one person to another, but they forgot that things have changed, everything have gone deeper. And you need to update yourself to move with the system, to move with the world, in order to make your life so easier, which you use an example of GPS. In those days, they don't use GPS. They just use address and description of the road. And at the end, you see some of them, they will get lost. And at the end, they have to navigate themselves back. But with GPS, when you put an address and say, okay, this is where I'm going, that GPS will lead you straight to your doorstep. That is how our business is. Our automated system is, when you come into the system, you have to put your own address. Whatever you put in that business is the result that you get back. Because the 90% has been done. When you put the 15%, put your whole mind and do it perfectly. I bet you everything will come out perfectly 100% for you, because everything has been done. The only thing you need is just take a step, a leap of faith, and check it out. And you need to say, okay, I need to update myself. Don't live in analog. Like my sister Julia said last week, said some people love analog, but I won't like to analog now. So for head to is like stress. Analog is stress. So you need to also join the digital aspect for you to enjoy life. Make
Yes.
that, because you working 247, no time for you and your family. Is that life? That's not life. You have to do something in order for you to have time, which is the automation. The automation means you work online. Everything is online. All what you need to do is to follow the training. Whatever your mentor and your coaches said, do you do it and set yourself up. When you set yourself up, I'm telling you, you sleep just like what Mr. Dismas said. Facebook work for you, other platform work for you, Instagram or YouTube. We use those, we leverage those social media, to do the work for us. What all what you do? I don't know how to use them. We are going to train you. We train you. That's why you have coaches and mentor. Follow the instruction and do those training and go to sleep and wake up the next morning. You are seeing the boom, 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 boom on your phone, on your email, and bam, you have your freedom of time and passive income, and also time to yourself and your family. Enjoy life. We are not here to struggle. With this, I give you back to you, my sister.
Thank you. You say you don't have any Nagato, but you saw a lot of Nagato and push them out from where they are. Can you imagine? You see that Nagato you gave us now. It's like even your own self. I don't know where you get that one from. Yes, because nobody wants to live in the olden days. We want to live in the present because everything is gone digital. I said it last week that very soon you will not see anybody opening shop, because when you go to Walmart, you will see a long queue. Those people are checking themselves out. They only have only two cashier. Only two cashier.
It's
How will
everywhere.
you go and stay in that line? It's, even
And
dollar
for them
store.
to guide you if you don't know how to use the.
Even dollar store sef, they have the machine now. You go there and check yourself out. Sometimes I ask them, why is it? Oh, there's nobody. They say, no, go to the machine, go there. They already put it there. Go there. You go there in Walmart. Well, why don't you go here? You have to go, because when you get to Walmart, you are tired of standing. You have to go. So when you go to dollar store now, they want you to use it too. So if dollar store that doesn't make a lot of money, they put that kind of a machine. So what do you think? As Joy said that in their company, they have robots all over the place now. The forklift people, they are gone because
Yes,
nobody is doing it.
exactly. It's going everywhere.
That's why last time when I saw that thing on the post that this rich guy in America said that very soon is robots that will be the doctors. I say,
Yep.
robot doctors. He say
It's
yes,
happening
because
in
they will
my
not use.
hospital right now. They
Yes, he
use
say robots will
yes,
be the doctors. So they don't need, very soon, if you are a doctor, you better go and find something better to do. That is why they need to come to this business now.
exactly. Come.
Now, that's why I was saying it just now. You have to come. You are saying you are a doctor. I'm a doctor. Very soon, when you don't have any patient to treat, maybe you come and treat our business, because you will have to come inside by force. Because right now we are even begging you guys, come and join us. This cake is big. Let's eat it together. But some of them are skeptical and saying, I have a good job. I want to stay there. It's not that they are enjoying it. They just want to try and put it on your face that they went to school. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll go to the second question, which is in what ways does attraction marketing shift the energy from chasing people to attracting the right prospects, and how does that impact long-term success and confidence? Miss Lisa, will you do that for us?
Okay. Yeah. So the attraction marketing, it help you, for you to put your values outside there, your brand.
Yeah.
How what work just like what we are doing right now. We are doing attraction marketing, that attracting the right people, telling them our brand, telling them what our business works for them, and the right people will automatically, what they'll be attracted to this business. And you are, and as an entrepreneur, you're supposed to have your own brand, like set yourself up in order to help your own people to make their life so easier. So that is why our own is automation. Our automation has been set up for us. Everything has been done. They build the funnel for you and everything. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to start cracking your brain. Even if you are not computer savvy, though in short, even if you have not gone to a four corner of school, with this our business, you can straight through, because they will take you step by step and train you. All what you need to do is to make yourself available and you are good to go. Thank you. With this, I'll give it back to you.
Thank you, Miss Lisa, for that. Yes, attraction marketing is very easy because it's what they already done already for you. It's just for you to just go there and see it. You will say, I don't know how to press computer. I'm looking for the cursor. The cursor have disappeared. The cursor did not go anywhere. It's there. Just settle down. Make your mind calm down. Like as our papa will say, don't argue for your limitation. Settle down. When you sit, settle down. That's your mindset. Let it be settled. If your mind is still going up and down, just move away and go stroll around. Before you stroll around and come back, everything will reset. Then you sit down and you get it right. Yes, even market woman can do this. Oh. Even construction people can do it. Even people that doesn't know how to speak English, because we have a translated language. Any language you are is there. Just punch it there. If it's the language, if it's Lebanese, just put Lebanese language. It will come out. Then you will understand what they are. You will understand what they are saying. You understand? Even if you are Egyptian, just put it. If you put it, that your language will come out. China, all of them is there. So you cannot say, because I don't know how to speak English, or we have translated version there. Go there and do what you need to do. Yes, that is why our attraction marketing is a good strategy in this business. So, Mama, I know Mama will finish it before Papa will say anything to say. Papa is writing
Yeah.
notes.
Thank you,
Yes,
Sister
ma.
Juliet, on this. When it comes to attraction marketing, I always refer to, you weigh it between the traditional business way of marketing and traditional way, and attraction way. When you come to traditional business, you chase people, you tell people, hey, come on, you open your store, you say, you see them. Like I remember vividly back home, when you go to the stores or go to the market, like we call it, you see people open up, dragging customers, hey, come and buy from my own, come over here, I'm here. And even went as far as having store girls or salespeople standing in front of in front of the store, calling people to come in. You chase people in traditional business, okay? But the attraction market flips that over for you. You don't have to chase people. You are a valued expert. You are a valued person sitting, and people are coming to you. You don't have to go after them. Why do they come to you? Because you are programmed with automation. You have automated system that does all those chasing for you. When you schedule yourself well, when you put yourself in a right system that does all this work for you, yours is just to relax. The system brings people to you, and these people are the people that want to know more about what you are doing. What made you to just stay at a place? You don't bug people to come, rather you have something that is working for you. That is the work of automated system, and you have confidence doing what you are doing, because you know that you are attracting the right people. Those right people are coming to you, and you are giving them the full details and taking them through, leading them on what you already know. And that is that thing that you already know is a system, the blueprint model business that is already, that is already planned out. Your own is plug into it, learn, and lecture others on what to do. You don't have to you don't have to go calling people or go telling people. Even though in our business community there are different kind of ways that you too can plug in and do this business. Following our structure is the best way you navigate. And again, there are sometimes you will want to say, hey, what we call warm marketing, right? When you say, oh, there are people that have that mindset and they are stuck in there that, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I never know what they talk about social media, I can't do that, I'm even scared of going there. Then your own, like, okay, you see such people with your business card, you can tell them, hey, this is what I do. Before I joined this, I do not know anything about this business. But because I am ready, I made myself available to learn. I was willing to learn. I was ready to change. Then I heard this and plug in. Today, if I tell you that I did not know anything about social media or computer or whatever, no tech savvy. Even I don't have experience, but because I was willing for a change, because I made myself available to change my situation, available to change whatever that I'm doing that is not giving me that freedom and flexibility to be present. Now I found this and plugging. Today, I am guiding other people. Why? Because I plug into a system that does all that I needed to do for me and for you. So, my dear people, it is easy. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to be a tech savvy. You don't have to have experience. You don't have to say, oh, even if, like my sister Juliet said here, robots, she mentioned about robots, right? Robots right now, I can tell you, in the hospital where I work, when they are doing all those hernia appendicitis, robot right now is stationed to do all those in the hospital where I work. So it's not no longer a new thing. See, let me tell you, technology has taken over the world. Very soon, like she said, very soon, you will go to your work and somebody is working on your workstation. And who is that? Robots. Robots doesn't take vacation. They don't go on break. They don't say, let me go and rest. They work consistently.
They are not tired.
Non-stop. But you have family to take care of. You have to go break down sometimes and say, oh, let me take off. And again, you have to say, oh, from year to year, I have not taken off. The company you are working for will say, okay, take your time off. But when they get somebody that replaces you, what do you do when that job is taken for you? So, my dear people, automation, plugging into the right system is what you need to scale through and live a lifestyle that you desire. Thank you so much, sis. Take it over.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you for that. That is what I was saying just now. You see?
Wow.
We are saying it now. Some people will be looking at us like we are saying magic. And true, if you go to the hospital, most of those things they are doing, those machines they put there is robots. You just think that they are just using, is a lie. And it's there that robot that is doing everything. The doctor is just there watching the robot taking it out. That is it. They take it out, they put the gum and seal it. You just be there and you'll be looking at them. The doctor already know that the job is going little by little, but he will still be having confidence that I'm a doctor. The job is going because robot they just want you to be there and see if there's a mistake. And if there's no mistake and the robot have operated like how many people, there's no mistake, you are going. You, the doctor, you are going. There's nowhere you are going to. They will not take you there. They will tell you one day you will be coming, or you will not even get in the night. You will just see letter there. You open your email, they tell you, sorry, we are very sorry. We cannot accommodate you anymore. We are letting you go. What happened next? What happened next? You don't have a plan B to fall back to. Some of them will be frustrated and they will go into the street and start doing all kinds of things that they don't need to do, looking for people to hurt. So that is why we are saying it. This place is big enough, like the sky. So come and join us before you start saying, they have been telling me since I refuse. Now that I want to start, now everybody has already taking place all over the place. So try, please. We are begging you now. Very soon you will be the one begging us, because we will not have time again to do all this. Yeah, thank you, Mama, for that. Thank you. And our automation system is very, very easy. That is why I say even market woman can do it. Because even nowadays, all these children in the school, they do it. They use ChatGPT, they use Canva, they use all this stuff we are talking about. They use them. So I don't know. Even you see all these Mexican people, they will tell you, I don't know English, no English. But their children, they are helping them. Because if you go to their store, you want to buy something, they'll tell you no English. You understand? They will speak Mexican for you. Then you see one of their son or daughter come out and say, my mom said this like this, is like this, so pay. That is it. I told you I went to flea market this morning. Those people, most of them, they don't speak English. If you are speaking English, they'll tell you no English. You will just be looking at them and say, why are you saying no English? But you are selling something. But they have their children that is helping them there. So that is it. Like this one now, you don't need children. Automation is there to help you in everything. That's why I say even if you are outside, you are in Lebanon, wherever you are, you can plug in, because we have those translated languages that will help you to in doing your business. Then you speak your language to your people. Then they come in. Thank you, Mama, for that. Yeah, Papa Ego.
Yeah,
Papa
amen.
Ego.
I thought you would not finish because you kept going and going and going. I said, I will not even have a chance. By the time the clock will be clocked out. So I'll make my case and I will not
Yeah,
even
because the
beg.
pain is what we are talking about. The pain.
Yes, I'll lay
Mhm.
the ground down very easy for somebody just to get it.
Okay.
Because I don't want them even to beg nobody because
Yeah, don't
nobody
beg.
begged me to come here.
Nobody
Because
begged me, yes.
when I listen to my sisters, I already seen it. It's already laid clear. Now I'll say it from a man's perspective.
Mhm.
One of the things that I can compare this to is a precision missile, the way they work. You know, now they can press a button and it will go straight and go to the target straight and hit a target miles and miles away. I don't know why somebody would still want to work the traditional way when you have a precision missile with our system where you can work and hit anywhere you want in a global market and still be in one position by just pressing a button.
Mhm.
That's the first part I want to tell you. You have now the whole world in front of you who are looking for what you have. Why would you not take that and just press a button to make a difference? And that will do two things for you. It will save you time and money.
Mhm.
And anytime you're saving you time and money, it is freeing you to use that money and time in other things that you love to do. The other one, it is so accurate that it takes the guesswork away. There's no more guesswork. That's why I love when you use these technologies, they are very precise because whether you like it or not, the social media, they are already studying you. They already know your behaviors. They already know everything about you by what you're clicking and where you like, how much time you spend on what. So when you out there, they already know when you are gonna be a marketer, they're gonna be using this information to match what you're looking for with what you have. So there's accuracy in it. You're not going with all this guesswork. That's the business you want. What that means to you is more money in your pocket without a lot of effort. So, and the next thing I say, it connects you or it connects the right customer to the right product
Mhm.
so that everybody is happy because they're right for each other. That's the part where there's a lot of satisfaction, even be it on the customer side or be it on the marketer side. And that's why you, as a marketer, you'll have a lot of confidence and a lot of joy because it doesn't take a lot out of you. It is just connecting you to the right people. The next one, it reduces a lot of resistance.
Mm.
When most of us, we look at us, the jobs we do, most people, just because they have resistance, when you look at even in America, 87% of the people that work don't like their jobs. That's why the number one killer in America is heart attacks.
Mhm.
And when you look at them when they happen between 8 a.m. to about 11 to 12 noon when when most people are going to the jobs they hate
Yeah.
Monday morning. That's when they happen the most. So that should tell you something. Now you having something that removes all this resistance out of it so that there's so much ease and whoever is doing it, no matter where they are, they're feeling so good about what they do and their confidence is up there in the sky because resistance is taken out. The last, even I wouldn't even say the last one. I'll add you more. When you go to the mall, I don't know if you ever have this experience. You're walking and you knew what you wanted to go in the mall, and somebody comes and hands you a piece of a sample of some meat. Uh-huh. Once you put it in the mouth, you are not thinking about food until that sample was put in your mouth. You understand? And simply once you take it, you'll end up yourself buying a whole plate, and you didn't go to the mall to buy a plate of food. You
That's
had
true.
gone to buy something else. Now, when you understand how this social media gets a lot of people, They're not going there looking for to go. They go to like a Facebook and they think they're going to have fun. And because they already know how you play around, that ad of viewers will come there. It will be like a sample. They will test it without even knowing they were testing what they want. And they'll be buying it. So that means you get more customers because there's so much sample happening with automation on your behalf without you being standing there in the mall waiting for the people to hand the samples. This is why this is such a great idea, an idea that whose time has come, that if you just understand what I'm saying, you will take advantage of it so that you will save yourself a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money, and now you can go out and do the things that you love. I don't know what you love. Maybe you love to spend more time with your kids. Maybe you love to go on vacation. Maybe I don't know what it is that turns you on. But I'm telling you, I can only tell you this because of time now. I will say this. I liked how everybody was saying it is easy. It is simple. It's only automation.
Yes.
Jump on it. And with that, I give it back to our wonderful host.
Thank you, Papa,
Yes.
for that.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you go to the mall, you want to go and buy something else. They carry that little toothpick, they use it to punch the meat. They say, just test it. We are not selling it. When you finish testing, you will go and buy. That is how this business is. So, so come and test so that you can buy. We are not begging you anymore. So it's your choice. So let's go to the last question, which is why do many people fail in home-based business without mentorship, automation, and a duplicable strategy? And how does a system that combines all the three change the game? So, Mama, this one is your question, no?
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yes,
so
ma.
much. Thank you to our amazing audience that has been listening or watching or going to watch later. All that we've come today to explain to you people listening to us is to make hay while the sun shines. Staying in your comfort zone is not going to do you any good. We have brought to you automated system, the what automation can do for you in your life. Then it's left for you right now to jump in, like my sister uses, I borrow your word, jump in right now and see how you can save that a later time of regret. Regrets will cause you, it hurts more than trying, because if you have not started trying, this is a great opportunity for you. Now our question is here is why do we think that more people fail in a home-based business without mentorship and automation? Yes, with a right guidance, with a good automation, and with what another duplicatable strategy. And why did she say it's duplicatable strategy? All those things are the thing that is already built. Somebody saw it and joined, and understand the usefulness of that thing in life, how the thing changed life. And you borrow that and bring it to your own, make it your own life story, and bring it out in a different way so that people like you will resonate with you, will understand what you are talking about or what you learn from the system. You always isolate yourself. You always, oh, time, I don't have time to do this. Oh God, I don't consider myself coming out on social media to do something that people will laugh at me. Maybe my language, English, is not good. Oh, I'm not fluent in this thing. No, nobody is judging you, because they said don't judge a book by its cover. Nobody is judging you, whether you speak pidgin English, whether you speak broken English. There are other people in this business from different region and countries that don't even know how to speak this English that we are saying here. They come in their own language. They talk about it. Thank God for technology. That is what we are talking about. Technology made it very easy for everybody. Even if you use your language and go to Google and say, translate this for me in English, boom, it will bring it out for you. That is what automation does for you. So we don't hang one place and said, oh, I don't want to go myself, I am me, or let me stay where I am in my comfort zone, I do what I'm doing, guess what? You are the one to regret and suffer it in the tail end. But when you combine all this automation, you combine mentorship, you combine what the strategy that is on ground, guess what? You provide you accountability. You have somebody that you, if you have, like all of us here, if I'm having a problem right now, I'll run to Mentor DC and say, hey, Mentor DC, look at where I'm struggling. Give me, throw more light. Definitely he helps. This is the work of being accountable to each other. Those strategies somebody is using, you bring it to your own and make it your own and present it where people will resonate with you. Then the automation will now allow you to do what? To run your own business your own way. Like I was saying, even while you are offline, you are meeting what? Online. When you are online, you are meeting offline. You relationship is massive. People we did not know before, like I don't know any of you from anywhere, but because of this amazing automated system which has brought us together, this is the beauty of having automated system, having mentorship, having relationship, and a global system that brings people together and bring that joy and everything home. So with this kind of system, my dear people, if you have it in place, I'm telling you, you are not just building a business. You are building what? Legacy. You are building a legacy that other people will see and grow. Your children will benefit from it. Your generations will benefit from it. And people of all walks of life will come to know you when the system is connecting you globally. We meet online, offline, we go to conferences, you see people where your whatever you're doing now, like say 9 to 5, is not taking you. When you put yourself into this amazing business community, guess what? Your sky is your starting point, because now you are meeting people of all categories of people that will help you grow in your own system, in your own business runway. So my dear people, wherever you are, this weekend is a good way. This is a memorial weekend. This is time for you to step out of all those comfort zone of what ifs and negativities that occupy our mind and say, oh, we are not going to do it. I don't think I'm able. I don't think I'm capable. Yes, let me tell you, if we all here can do it that don't have any business experience, nobody to mentor us, we don't even know anything about social media can do it, I bet you come in here, you will thank yourself later. So my amazing people, all you do is what? Step out of that comfort zone. That is where dreams are buried. Do what will help you now and let your children say, yes, I have a proud parent. Thank you, sis. Have a good.
Thank you. Yes, so step out of your comfort zone. And comfort zone is where many people destiny are buried, because they are there. They don't want to live there. They just want to relax there. And it's not doing them any good. Yeah, we have Koke Mechi Digital. Very true. Yes, it's very true. Comfort zone. Everybody want to stay in the comfort zone. Nobody want to even stress at all. That is why we are saying, if you come here now, you've already built your legacy. Yeah, you cannot stay in the comfort zone, which is the one that if you want to go to anywhere, you want to go for vacation and go there and just enjoy yourself. Nobody's going to tell you, hey, get up and go to work. Nobody's going to wake you up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. You have to do this. Why are you not doing this? Why did you pass through this place? Because in your 9 to 5, that's what they tell you. If you go here, they'll say, you want to go to why do you always go to the bathroom? You have gone to, this morning, you have gone to the bathroom 3 times. What are you doing in the bathroom? And we from Africa, we don't like that. For when we want to go to the bathroom, go and take excuse. Can I go to the bathroom? That one is something else. And that is what they always do here. You cannot go to the bathroom. You understand? If you go, they will be asking you, you went to the bathroom not quite 1 hour ago. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Can you imagine? I cannot go to the bathroom. I'm not the owner of my body. Because yes, you cannot decide what your body wants. Your body decide for you. That is it. Thank you, Mama, for that. Yeah, Miss Lisa.
Yes, so you have said everything, Miss Julia. You added all the nugget back to Sister Rosie's own too. Yes, the reason why some people fail today because they always want to do things on their own.
Mhm.
They just want to crack their brain. They don't want someone to help them. They don't want to just come out of their comfort zone, just like what you just said. They're just so comfortable with the old traditional doing things. Nobody want to learn. Some people don't want to learn. They don't want to move forward. They just feel like, if I try this, I'm going, scared of failure. They are so scared of unknown. Like, okay, Sister Rosie was talking about them, like maybe afraid, maybe, oh, if I speak, what would people say? Maybe my English is not good. But we have so many people out there speaking their language and they are doing very well in this business. They don't care because English is not their language. The truth is that you have to ask yourself, what is your why? What do you really want? Do you want to continue grounding yourself working for somebody for 30 years and end up having backache, arthritis, or back, leg, you can't walk, having using walker to walk? Is that the kind of life you want to live? Or you have to go back to become a patient? No. So stop doing things on your own. Okay, you want to be this, you want to, like, you don't want anything to change. You are so comfortable and you are suffering, smiling. So the thing is that shake yourself off and come out of that corner that you fix yourself, that you feel you are okay. The same thing, they have explained everything you want to hear, because nothing that will out that will even change. If you don't want to change, you won't change. That is the truth, because they say everything, because our system is an automated system. You don't need to even, I've said this before and I'll repeat it again, you don't need to have a certificate. You don't have to, like, say, okay, you must, like, maybe someone that go to school. Even people that have not gone to school, they are doing this business and they are doing very well. Why? Because they have set everything for you. The training site is there. Even if your mentor did not even answer you, it's step by step. Just open one app. The app will explain itself. As long you have ear, you can hear. And the truth is that they have translator. There's a day I found out that there is Hausa translator. I shocked. Hausa, Nigerian Hausa is in that business. Just imagine. I said I'm going to start doing advert in Hausa. Maybe my Hausa people will hear this one. Maybe they will also come up from their comfort zone. So yes, translator is there with, as in all the languages. You can translate it to listen and go to the next step. Just take your time, and I bet you, we are not begging you again. This one is not begging, but we are just trying to educate you. We are educating you to come out of your comfort zone. Just take the leap of faith, and I bet you, your life will never remain the same. Thank you. With this, I give it back to you.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. Okay, you said it. You said you don't want to have backache. You don't want to have arthritis. That is the sickness for old people. And you are
Hmm.
not yet old. Then you be working, like you be looking for worker to work, because
Hmm.
you are doing stressed job that you
At
don't even
time.
have time for yourself. No time for you to even take care of yourself. There's no time for you to even exercise, because for your health to be okay, you need to do exercise every day, even if it's 10 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day. If you go to the hospital, doctors will ask you, do you exercise? Every time you go for your checkup, they must ask you, do you exercise? Are you having knee pain? Are you having this? Are you having back pain? They will be asking you. Sometimes when they ask me, I ask them, why are you always asking this question? They say, yes, we have to ask it, because some people come here with those sickness. I say, eh? So what is wrong with them that they are having back pain, knee pain? Are they not working? Are they just sitting in one place? Because it's only those people that will sit in one place that don't work. Like some people that are doing IT job, they used to say it, that my knees are hurting. I will say, why is your knee hurting? Because I'm sitting all day. You understand? So that one is another sickness again, because arthritis is not easy to take care of. It doesn't go easily. So we are not begging you guys, so we are just educating you. If you want to come, fine. If you don't want to come, no problem. The people that are serious, according to Mr. Dismas, you will never say the right thing to the wrong people. So the one that is right, you listen to us and take. The one that is wrong, those wrong people, you can go and stay in your comfort zone. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, Papa, give us your last nugget, and
Before
maybe
I go to my last nugget,
you close us
because
up.
I had so much good nuggets, I even forgot what your question was. So take me back to your question, please. Take me back to your question so I
The
can know
question
what your
is,
question was.
why do more people fail in their home-based business without mentorship, automation, and a duplicatable strategy? And how does a system that contribute all three changes the game? Yeah.
Fantastic. And I see
Oh,
our sister here has a very
uh-huh.
nice comment on there. She says, nice topic, guys. Great discussion. Love it. Nothing changes until you change.
Change.
So that is very awesome, 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 awesome.
Until you
And
change.
I will really lay down and I will stay to the point so that whoever listens can really see the advantage of and why in a traditional home-based businesses, a lot of people, including myself, had gone there and I failed in those traditional
Mm-hmm.
businesses. And now I'm here with this automation, this type of what we do, why it is so successful. So many people are succeeding. I'll lay fast the case so that you can really understand for those people who have never done other businesses. So you can really lay it down and see what the difference. And even for the people who are in the business, you'll appreciate what you have. In a traditional home-based businesses that I used to do before, I've done several of them. Literally, if you brought in 100 people, you had to go out there and like I used to make over 200 calls in one day. And at the end of the day, of the end of that month, if you brought in 100 people, you knew for sure before the end of that month, you'd have 70 of them quit just from the get-go. So you worked hard and literally 70% of your effort will be going out of the door. So when you look at this business here, I'll start with one thing that I can tell you right now that is magical, that you can appreciate it. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that you have a mentor and you have a coach. Every one of you will have a mentor and a coach. Just simply, I can tell you, look at professional sports and look at right now we are in a season where basketball is almost in the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. They're almost coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at these players that are so talented, every one of them has a coach. And most of them, they have more than one coach. That should
Mm-hmm.
tell you something about why in life you need a coach. You understand? It makes a difference. The coach can see things that you as a player, you can't see for you to win championship. So just the fact that you have somebody who can see it for you and give you a better strategy than what you could have given yourself, that in itself is the beginning why this business makes it sense for a lot of people to win. Secondly, I'll go back to allow me to borrow your GPS analogy. You know, I always say GPS because I do tracking. So we depend on GPS. More than just getting to the destination, to us, it's a little bit more. And that's why I want to tell you in this business, you'll understand with this analogy why automation is a little bit different and gives you a little bit more edge than the traditional way of doing business. Now, one is this. It helps you avoid barriers. Because if I was using the map in your analogy, I don't know where the low bridges are. Used to be back then when I started this trucking business, you'd call a customer and start asking them, is there anything I should worry about? Like low bridge, anything like those things? If that man misses to know about one of the low bridges around there, you'd get on that road and you'll be stuck because that truck cannot go underneath it. So in this business, because you're using automation, it is able to precisely see a lot of things that you could not see with your own eyes, but automation knows. Instead of it knows the right person, instead of going to the wrong person and you're trying to convince this person, you're using all your energy to convince this one person. With this, it knows this is not the right person. By just their behaviors, it already knows his behaviors, so it doesn't even go to that wrong person. There's so much that it does for you that you don't see. The other part, it will tell you a change of conditions ahead of a time. Let's say, for instance, there's an accident and the road is closed. The map will not show me that. You see, so when I'm doing the business in a traditional way, I can't see those changes, what is happening. Even if things have changed with people's behavior and their buying patterns, you don't see them. The good thing about automation is that it takes all that in place and it tells you everything that has changed so that you can know it before you get there. Everything has done for you. The last one, I'll say this, not even the last one. Let me use a couple of things here because I had a few things on here that I can add on. Another one is when you go to a traditional way of doing business where you have to chase friends and family, at some point you run out of friends and family. So that system was almost like saying it's a dead end before you started. With this type of a business, it's sustainable because why? You'll never run out of customers because your ads will still be running, and people are get every day. People are born every day now because you're running ads. You go to people you don't even know because there's more people in the world getting born than even the ones who are dying. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a sustainable business. That's why most of you have been in this business for a while. When I was in networking businesses, we used to stay there maybe once, 1 year, 2 years. If you stayed in a company 4 years, that was a long, long, long time. So people never stayed in one place. You just knew you'll end up somewhere else in about a year or two. So being in one business and you know it's sustainable and you actually can build it now with peace of mind that this is going to be passed on my other generation and I can pass it to my kids. Truly, that aspect is there because it's a sustainable business. Now, the other one that I'll just say, last one I put here, to me, is the biggest part that I can say why this made the biggest sense with me. When you look at what we are given here, especially when it comes to the software that are in there that makes this automation run the way it runs, what most people that are outside who don't know what these softwares are, these softwares are used by big companies, Walmart, every big company that you see out here. The softwares we use is the exact softwares that are used with big companies to run their business. Why is that so important? It's so important because for the first time, they have brought something to I call it to common people that they can have what everybody, everybody now can win because this software make it a playing field for everybody now to win. Nobody now has an advantage because the big boys like Walmart and all those big companies were having the monopoly of using these softwares because they cost a lot of money. Normal people would not be able to sustain that type of income that you'd have to spend on those softwares even before you started making money. We talk about over 20,000 and you haven't even made a dime. Now you have a platform like this that is giving you access to those softwares and you don't have to pay for them. That to me, I'm saying is the biggest advantage, game changer that we have in this. So for the sake of time, I will turn it back to you, our wonderful, wonderful host. And thank you so much.
Yeah, our mama said when you combine automation, mentorship, and duplication, you create a system for success. With this kind of system in place, you are not just building a business, but you are building legacy, one that grows over time without you, and one that other can confidently plug onto
Mhm.
and drive. Thank you, Mama,
That's
for
true.
that. Yes, that is true. So we don't have any more things to say, but I will give it to Mr. Dismas to close us up. Then we will finish for today.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think that today the case has been laid out for a person who knows. You're right. You've been looking, you've been praying, and you've been saying, "Hey, God, please, 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 please." I think today your prayer has been answered with
Mm.
just understanding. And I can tell you, we couldn't say everything in this 1 hour that we've been here. If we said it, we'll spend here about 5 hours to really just expound on how much advantages. And I always say this. Numbers never lie. Numbers don't lie. I challenge anybody, especially for the business people who are out there who've done other businesses before.
Mhm.
I will challenge you to come and check our numbers. We are the largest of the kind of the platform, this type of the platform, and it's not by accident. When you come to look, most businesses, I'm telling you, it's only 1% who are making real money. Come and check how many people here are making real money. Come and check on every week how many people are hitting milestones. Come and check for yourself and see. Truly, when you see us flashing these envelopes, come and see how many people are really actually changing their lives. How many people are home buyers for the first time? How many people are going in there now? They're buying cars on cash. I would challenge you to come and even just check it for yourself. It's one thing when somebody tells you one thing, and there's another thing when you come and see for yourself. So I'll ask you now, if we know for sure 87% of the people hate what they do, I would ask you, what are you really waiting for? When is your change gonna come? And I'd ask even deeper questions that I want to leave you with. If it's not now for you to change, when?
That's right.
If it's not you
Who?
that can save your family, then who will do that? And if it's not this opportunity that has all the we've given you the mentors, the coaching, the automation,
yes,
which one is gonna be for you?
Shining
If you can
object
only
award.
answer those questions and
Yes.
be true to yourself, I'll
in.
leave you with this. I have nothing else to tell you other than to tell you, you can go to one of those websites, any of them. We are one. Wherever you're relating to, wherever your heart is being pulled to, that's the one that God has anointed for you to mentor you, to walk with you, to hold your hand and walk through you. We are not giving you lip service when we tell you you're going to be in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. All you have to do, you have to get out of the fear and just take the first step. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not telling you to spend any money. I'm just telling you, take the first step. It only takes the first step. Go look for yourself and just see. I always say, when Mary met Elizabeth, their baby leaped. If you watch this information and your baby is not leaping, don't do nothing else. If your baby leaps, know for sure God has answered your prayer. With that, I give it back to you, our wonderful host.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa, for all those nuggets. We don't need to add anything. We have finished for today. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is the day we come by 2 p.m. So every other day is 10 a.m. Then tomorrow, which is on Sunday, will come by 2 p.m. So we are going to tell our audience, come back tomorrow to come and watch us. And we want you guys to even take the leap of faith. That is what we want. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Everyone. Bye.